this stock is nice and hot. It's been boiling. I have a demo over here, everybody. We're going to do some rice pilaf. Now, pilaf means you can take any grain, start it in the pan, and bake it in the oven or finish in the oven. All right, now we're going to do the rice pilaf. It's very easy to do to set this up. Now, if you're going to do 1 or 2 services, you may use a saucepan. But if you're going to do more than 2, 3, 4 to 6 services or whatever, you always want to increase service area. That's why I like to use one of these type of sauteusses that's wide and big to do this in, because you get a faster evaporation and a faster cooking of the rice. Now, we're going to put a little bit of oil in here. All right, and we're going to sweat the onions. You can use oil or clarified butter, will be fine for this. The oil's rippling a little bit. We're going to be sweating the onions. Now, sweating means that you're going to saute without color. So sweating means that it's going to be translucent in appearance. So I'm going to move these around a little bit. I'm going to just keep these going. You can smell them, but I don't want to brown them. I just want to make them a little translucent. Okay, now these are almost ready to go. So now I'm going to add the rice. Now the reason I add the rice to this is that the rice is going to be coated with the fat. Okay, now by coating the rice with the fat, it protects our rice from quickly absorbing the water or the stock or whatever you decide to put in there as a liquid. Now I am using, for a basic rice pilaf, I am using the Uncle Ben's converted rice. It's a very nice rice to use for this. It stays as a nice kernel, stays separate, and it flows very nice when you bring it out of the pan. Now, I'm going to get this rice hot with the fat, so I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Now, by getting this rice hot, okay, that oil helps seal the rice. All right, so the starches of the rice don't come out. All right, and then another very important step to this is once this rice is hot, what I'm going to do is add boiling stock to it. Do not take your stock and bring it to a boil, then measure it, and then measure your stock, bring it to a boil, and then add it, because by the time you come to a boil, you have evaporation. So always take a quantity of stock, bring it to a boil, measure your stock into it to ensure that you have the correct amount of stock into your rice. Now, you don't want to make rice-a-roni with this. You don't want to brown it. You just want to heat this very nicely. All right? So this is nice and hot. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. I'm going to take a ladle. And I'm going to take a measure. This is a pint measure. And I'm going to do twice on this. Now, I am not using a ladle. The reason I'm not using a ladle, because ladles are not always exact. Every manufacturer has a different size of ladle. All right? So now we got one. All right? And then we're going to go 2. Okay, we're going to add our bay leaf. We're going to add our thyme. We're going to add some salt. And we're going to add some pepper. Okay, now you want to make sure this comes to a boil. Okay, which it has. All right, and when I put that stock in there, it talked to us. The reason it talked to us, because automatically that rice is sealed. All right, that hot stock hit it, has sealed that rice, so when it cooks, the starches cook on the inside of the rice and does not come out of the rice on the outside to make it sticky. We're going to cover it. Then what we're going to do, always turn your heat off before you take something off the stove. Then we're going to take this, and we're going to take it, and we're going to put it down in the oven. The oven's at between 325 and 350, moderate oven. We're going to let that cook for about 18 to 20 minutes. Maybe a little earlier, we'll bring it out and we'll check it. All right, let's start going. Okay, you brew cameras, did you check your pilaf? I think it should be done by now. Let's pull this out of here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, see that steam coming off of there? Awesome. Let me set this over here. Let's take a spoon. Now, to determine if you got this done or not, what you want to do, you want to lift this up you know, or you can just leave it here, but so everybody can see this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this back. There's no moisture left on the bottom, so it's ready to go. It's like what I call Judge Judy. It's perfect. Okay, so we're going to take a bay leaf out of here. We're going to take our thyme leaf out of here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, now you can see, now you can mix this. See how that rice kernel comes all apart? Just separates very, very nicely. All right, so now the key is, like I told you before, change your middle name to taste. Okay, we're going to taste this. Oh, so good. All right, we need a little salt. Put a little salt on it. Okay, a little bit of pepper. Not much, because pepper goes a long ways. Okay, now what we are going to do is just mix this in. There's nothing on the bottom. It's all mixed up, it's loose. Now what you can do, if you wanted to hold this, you can take it, season it, have it ready to go. You can recover it, slide it in the back. And when you're ready to use it, if it's still not warm, if it's not warm enough to cool down, put it in the oven for a little while longer, and it's going to heat right back up again. Because it still has enough moisture, it's still going to dry out on you. Okay? So now when you take it and serve it, you can see how those rice kernels, the way they cooked, starches on the inside, did not come on the outside. And when I put this on the plate, you can see how that just flows nicely down on the plate, where you get every little rice kernel nice and separate. So there's your rice pilaf. And you can do this with any grain as long as you follow the moisture or the water liquid ratio to the grain. You can do any pilaf.